Hi Virgo, this is Tisch Aitken, and this is your monthly report for the month of August 2022. We ended the month of July and we begin the month of August with a bang. Uranus, the planet of surprise, chaos, brilliance, and the unexpected, met up with the North Node of Karma on July 31st at 18 degrees of the fixed Earth sign of Taurus in your house of teaching and learning and publicity and hope and optimism. And this can bring unexpected events out of the blue that could be very shocking. We feel that on the collective. The North Node is collective destiny, so we're all feeling it in some way. But for you, there could be some really exciting opportunities for teaching, for learning, for travel, or for promotion. But you also might get some big news with that energy. And Jupiter, which is the luckiest planet, the grand benefic, retrograded on July 28th at 8 degrees and 43 minutes of the cardinal fire sign of Aries. And it retrograded in your house of joint resources and debt and taxes, as well as death and buried psychological issues. So Jupiter has been transiting in that sector of your chart since May 10th of this year. It will remain there through October 28th. Then it will return to the final 2 degrees of Pisces, transiting in your house of partnerships and relationships, expanding that area of your life through December 20th. It returns to the sign of Aries, where it will be through May 16th. So right now, we feel the Jupiter energy is very emphasized. That is the planet of exaggeration. And I think it's exaggerating the unpredictability that we're all dealing with. There could be exciting things coming in. There could be shocking things. With Uranus, expect the unexpected, but know it's going to be big and explosive. It can also be very enlightening, and it's in your house of learning and of belief systems. So really using it might be a good time to go on a retreat to get enlightenment and to deal with community in some way. And the Sun and Mercury are both transiting in the fixed fire sign of Leo in your house of dreams and the unconscious mind, as well as spirituality. Mercury is the planet of communication. It rules your sign. The Sun represents ego and identity. And this is a good time for doing healing work, working with your dreams. You're probably getting messages in your dreams, manifesting, and spiritual and creative endeavors. And Venus, the planet of love, money, and what you value, is transiting in the cardinal water sign of Cancer in your house of friends and groups. Excellent if you're single, if you're looking to meet new people romantically. Good for promoting yourself with social media, if you have your own business and networking, or if you're looking for a job. Good for being with good friends and finding your tribe. We begin the month, you've got that explosive energy. On August 1st, Mars, the planet of passion, drive, and anger, meets up with Uranus, and that could be very explosive energy. It's not falling in a very very heavy area of the chart for you, but again, we're all going to feel that, and that could be explosive energy, and people could be very fiery. On August 2nd, Venus, the planet of love and value, forms a beautiful aspect to Uranus, and that could bring opportunities to be inventive and creative, and that's a flow of energy. On August 4th, Mercury, which rules your sign, the planet of thoughts and ideas, enters your sign, the mutable earth sign of Virgo, where it will be through August 25th. And this is good for you for doing a lot of work, getting organized and planning. Maybe you're doing a little bit of travel and socializing. Just excellent energy. Mercury loves being in Virgo. On August 7th, Venus, the planet of love, forms a beautiful aspect to Neptune, which is the higher octave of Venus. And for you, this could bring very creative and romantic opportunities with partnerships and, just being creative on your own. However, Mars, the planet of action, forms a challenging aspect to Saturn, and that could bring restrictions and could feel like it brings roadblocks in what you're trying to do. And just, try to work hard with that. But know that it could feel like a block or delay. On August 8th, the Sun forms a helpful aspect to Chiron, the wounded healer. Good for healing energy for you around loss and around debt. But later that day, Venus, the planet of love and money, forms an opposition to Pluto, the planet of power, death, destruction, and rebirth. And for you, that could bring issues with romantic relationships. There could be breakups conceivably, could be issues with friends or power playing. So just knowing that people could look to challenge you and just try to work with that, and you're aware of it, so do the best you can. On August, and that happens, the Venus-Pluto opposition happens late on August 8th, Pacific Daylight Time, and early on August 9th, Eastern Daylight Time. On August 11th, that's a really busy day. The Sun squares Uranus. That can be very exciting, but a bit anxious type of energy. Venus, the planet of love and beauty, enters the fixed fire sign of Leo, transiting in your house of dreams and imagination. It will remain there through September 5th. Venus is exalted in this sector of the chart. It loves being here. Very creative, very empathetic, very good for manifesting your dreams. On that date, Mars, the planet of action, forms a helpful aspect to Neptune, the planet of imagination. That's good for you for coming up with creative solutions, with partnerships, and taking action to be creative. There is a full moon that occurs at 9:36 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time at 19 degrees and 21 minutes of the fixed air sign of Aquarius. And this is a culmination, a release. This full moon occurs in your house of work and routine. And it sets off where Saturn, the planet of karma and responsibility, has been transiting. It got to 19 degrees of Aquarius in early March of this year, and it'll exceed that degree in the beginning of December. So letting go of the blocks of what you're trying to work on. Saturn has been in your area of work and health and routine since December 20th of 2020, and it will remain there through March 7th of 2023. What are you trying to build and anchor in your habits? Really focusing on being productive with your time and with your habits. And on August 14th, the Sun opposes Saturn. That could be challenging at work. Maybe you're overwhelmed. Maybe there's some decisions you need to make, but being very busy, I assume. On August 16th, there's very innovative energy. Mercury, which is transiting in your sign, forms a beautiful aspect to Uranus, the planet of innovation and brilliance. And this could bring really good opportunities to promote yourself if you have your own business. It's excellent for taking a trip, for being innovative and thinking on your feet. On August 18th, the two benefics of the zodiac are in harmony, and that's a really nice energy. Venus, the planet of love and money, forms a beautiful aspect to Jupiter, the luckiest planet. And this could bring you good financial opportunities. Jupiter's transiting in your house of money, bringing light to that area so that you can heal debt and other things, and your investments, and dealing with loss and painful issues. And it's just a very lovely energy. On August 20th, that's a big day of the month. That's a headline day. because Mars, the planet of action and passion, enters the mutable air sign of Gemini, where it will be through March 26th of 2023. That's a long time. And it's going to be transiting in your house of career and life goals that entire time. So Mars is where the action is, and it's exalted in the house of career. It loves being there. It's very productive. This is a time for you really to focus on how you can be most productive in your professional endeavors and in what you're trying to achieve in your life overall. It is not a time to launch something new, whether it's taking on a new job, starting a new business, promoting a new campaign or tour that you've never done before. And Mars will retrograde from October 28th through January 12th. It's going to enter its shadow on September 3rd, meaning the degree at which it stations direct on January 12th. But my feeling is if there are big things you want to launch and get out there, August, even September, even though Mars is in its shadow, get things going. At least get it going before the end of October. It's not ideal when Mars is retrograde. I know many of us are limited in what we can do. If you're returning to certain things, or if you're working on how to improve how you can be productive in your career, that's a great thing. But I really would warn against doing something new altogether from October 28th through January 12th. Mars will also be out of bounds from October 22nd through May 4th, which means that it exceeds the sun's outer limits and it does not play by the rules. So there's a very fiery and Mars energy that we're all going to be dealing with. So it's going to be pretty intense. On August 21st, Mercury opposes Neptune, and that could bring confusion. There could be deception in partnerships or misunderstandings. So be very clear in what you say and understand that people may not be being clear in what they're saying. On August 22nd, Mercury forms an excellent aspect to Pluto, the planet of empowerment and transformation, up-leveling your thoughts, feeling empowered. The sun also enters your sign. Happy birthday, Virgo. The sun enters the mutable Earth sign of Virgo, where it will be through September 22nd, transiting in your house of self and new beginnings and renewal. This is a time of new beginnings for you and feeling recharged. On getting ahead of myself, on August 24th, Uranus, the planet of chaos and upheaval, retrogrades at 18 degrees and 55 minutes of the fixed Earth sign of Taurus in your house of hope and manifesting, teaching, and learning. We feel the build-up 5 days before and 5 days after. There could be planetary patterns that are shocking. Uranus can cause earthquakes, metaphorically and literally. There could be breakthroughs. We might get some shocking news. There could be big sudden changes, and you could get big news because it's lighting up your house of communication. On August 25th, Mercury leaves your sign and enters the cardinal air sign of Libra, where it will transit through September 23rd, occupying your house of income, money, resources, and what you value. Good for focusing on your money, finding new ways to earn income, and getting organized and doing a lot of work. On August 26th, Venus squares Uranus. That could bring unexpected twists and turns, could be exciting and inventive thinking for you, could be a little erratic with relationships, but it is a creative, exciting energy. On August 27th, there is a new moon that takes place in your sign at 4:17 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time at 4 degrees and 4 minutes of Virgo. This is a time to plant new seeds, set intentions, be specific. This is your annual new moon, and the new moon is always a time of doing the law of abundance to magnetize new opportunities and write down your intentions. The sun squares Mars that day, so there could be combative energy, but get things done. On August 28th, Venus, the planet of love and relationships, opposes Saturn. There could be challenges with clients or with coworkers with that energy for you. There could be a time to make decisions, could be breakups with that energy, but just a little bit tense. On August 29th, the North Node of Karma sets off Chiron, the wounded healer, dealing with loss, dealing with debt, facing those issues in order to heal. I wish you a lot of luck, Virgo. Your birthday is coming up. I hope you have a great time and good luck, and thank you.